everyone had a great weekend. Hope everyone had a great Monday as well. And we are live back for our vintage penny hunt here, looking for those wheaties. And looks like Space Viking's in the house. How's it going, Space Viking? I'm going to say no one's here, but Space Viking's here. That's all that matters, right? Space Viking's one of our donators tonight with Penny Baby. We got 2 donators tonight. So I did have a good weekend. It was finally warm here, so I was able to enjoy the coolness of the lake finally. So, and we got eBay in the house. How's it going, eBay? And we got the great Sal Paletta in the house. How's it going, Sal? And we got the great Hunter B. So let's get some names in for the drawing today. So we got eBay in. We got the good old Sal Paletta. LBA, and we got Hunter B in the house. How's it going, Hunter? There we go. And we got everyone coming in as normal. And we're going to do the vault here. Let me expand the vault. But first off, we're going to give away, as usual, our good old Buffalo copper round there. So Indian had a copper round right there. So there we go. There's that. So we're giving that away. And you never know what else I will add to the fun there. And we got High Risk in the house. How's it going, High Risk? Add High Risk names first here before we go to the vault. High Risk is in the house. Oh, there we go. Got High Risk in. All right, let's go to the vault. Quick a minute here. Let's expand this out. There's 2 people really, really close. We got both Pulsar and Space Viking with 14 rounds and about 20 so copper coins. So they each need about 75 points to get the silver round. So Space Viking might get it tonight if he draws good draws. So he needs about, 74 he needs. And Pulsar needs 80. So that's the number we need. And talking about Pulsar, Pulsar is in the house as well. There you go. So we got that. And Hunter, I did not ship anything this week, or Monday. So I will be shipping out later this week. So you'll get your package. I'm going to do shipments Wednesday and Thursday. So that's when it will go out after Tuesday's episode. So unfortunately, I was out of town and could not ship out. So I will be shipping them out here later this week, my friend. That's where we're at. It's a race between Pulsar and Space Viking, even though Space Viking's donating. So, here we go. It wasn't there today, eBay. I checked, so I'm hoping it'll be here tomorrow. So, hopefully we can get that so we can do Space Vikings package, or Space Vikings pull. So, yes, it was not here today. I checked my mailbox about 4:30 Eastern time, and I had an empty mailbox. So either the mail person was late, or I'll get it tomorrow. So thank you so much for letting me know, eBay. And let me go back and add Pulsar. So maybe he'll get lucky and win tonight. He needs 80 points. Oh, yes, they are. They can be slow at times. That is for sure. I'm slow sometimes too, so it goes both ways. So no problem, eBay. And Hunter, your package will go out Wednesday or Thursday this week. All right. We got 2 donators here, so let's get started here. Let me turn on the light so I can see what's going on here. We're going to start out Space Viking since he donated first. He donated yesterday. And Penny Baby will be second. And then if I get no more donators for tonight, the last few will go to the end of stream. So good luck to good old Space Viking. Ooh, looks like we got some double copper enders on this one. So already I can see 2 points that 76 that good old Space Viking needs. So he needs 76 or 74 to get the silver pull. But let's see if he gets it this week or not. He's so close. There is the one ender right there. We're going to start out with 1980 Philadelphia there as a copper point. Our good old... Oh, and I forgot to turn on my good old... forgot to do my scope. Yeah, I failed to launch, but it launches anyways. I don't know why it does that. So let me get that out here so we can take a peek what we need. There we go. Well, yeah, I was getting everything all set. I forgot to do the scope. Ooh, we got 2,000. All right, first possible find of the night, 2,000. Looking for that wide AM. And no wide AM there, unfortunately. So there we go. And Penny Baby finally showed up. How's it going, Penny Baby? Oh, Penny Baby's here. The fun can start. That's what I always say. Oh, it's never a show until Penny Baby shows up. Here we go. This is Space Vikings Rolls here. 1964 Denver. Gonna look in the back of that thing for double die. No double die. Oh, here we go. Looking at our pennies. This box has not been the strongest box, so HS String & Sons. Maybe there's a reason why I don't get these boxes very often, because we haven't gotten much in here. Ooh, there's 74 Denver, though. There we go. Got to count that. And 78 right there. Let me throw this away. I didn't spend enough time to semi-empty my spoils bucket. I got to go to the bank here soon. This work has not been kind to me and giving me time to go to the bank. You know, they got those banker's hours. When you work the same hours as a banker, kind of hard to get the rolls. Okay, here we go. 82 Denver. We got to test that out for copper. We got 1994. Let's take a peek at 1994 here. You're looking on the back for DDR and extra columns. So you got two things to look for in 1994. Not seeing anything there. Oh. And here we go. Having fun on a Monday night. Looking through our pennies. 1962. Gonna look in the... Oh, 68. Sorry, 68. Gonna look in the back still. Nothing there. We need to find a wheat set. And have I seen Douglas? Oh, there's Douglas Hutton. I gotta add Douglas Hutton in there. I was gonna say I didn't see Douglas come in, but he snuck in. There we go. We'll add Douglas. We'll add your name here in a second, Douglas. Oh, I missed you. Ooh, this one's icky. Been in the ground for quite a while. Oh, I can't pull a year out of that. We gotta let the good old scope. Scale never lies. That's what they always say. 2.5. That is a zinker. You want to go? I can't read it. I can weigh it. Here we go. 1999. Looking for wide AM and no wide AM, unfortunately. I'll keep on rolling here. Come on, we need a wheatie. We need Canadians. We need something in the dry. Ooh, 59 Denver. 1 year off. 59 Denver. 1 year off a wheat penny. So close, but yet so far. Well, here we go. And here we go. Oh, 79 there. Ooh, did I bump my scope here? I'm going to test this out here 1 second. I think I might have bumped my scope here. Yep, I did. Let me get a little focus there. There we go. Sometimes I bump my scope, I hit the focus bar. And that doesn't help. And you guys won't be able to see all the great finds we find. A second to come in. I missed you, Douglas. Man, that's not good. I'm losing it. My apologies, Douglas. Now, here we go. 182 to test out here. 3.1. That is copper. Let's see what we get for Space Viking in the first roll. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Good old average 10 spot there for Space Viking. Again, he needs like 74. Now he's down to 64. Let me put you in, Douglas. I don't know how I missed you, my friend. Douglas Hutton. There we go. Now you're in. You are all official, my friend. 2 Canadians, awesome. Man, I'm going to check up here. You know, I must have came in before my chat because it's not in my chat. So The first chat I got was Space Viking. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, right after eBay. Man, I did miss you, my friend. My, oh my, I'm losing my stuff. Oh, here we go. Here comes the second roll for Space Viking. Oh, here we go. Nothing there on the ends I saw, so let's go. Let's get some last row of mojo for Space Viking. Can he pull it off, or we're going to have to wait another week or two? He needs 74. I think that's the magic number. Yeah, start off strong with a 67. Of course, I need my scope up. Let me flip that back there. Oop, there we go. And, of course, you can't see it. There we go. 67 Philadelphia. Looking for some DDRs. So, no DDR. Let's go for Space Viking. 82 Denver there. Got to test that for copper goodness. Keep on rolling here. Come on, we need some finds. This box has been stingy. No one likes a stingy box. But, hey, you get them. It's going to be interesting how the rest of the year is going to shape up. Like I said, in my last bank run, I noticed a lot of customer rolls. So it might be hard to find bank pennies coming the rest of this year. I have a suspicion feeling. Looking for a closed AM on those 82, 92, but no closed AM. Or 82 there we got to look at. So it's going to be interesting when I go on my bank run here soon. I mean, I was able to get pennies, but all but one were customer rolled, which kind of leads to suspicion. But we'll keep trying to get pennies until they won't let me get them no more. Oh. And we got Ian Wallace in the house. How's it going? He says, smash that like button. Thank you so much, Ian. We'll put your name in there. After we do Space Viking's second roll. And keep on a rolling here. And we got that was a suspicious older one with just 76 and a 73. Now we got some copper run here, so that's nothing wrong with that. A lot of from the 70s. We got a corroded one there. I can't read even with my glasses on. That 1985. 1963. Go check the back here. Nothing there. And we got Kevin Eglin in. How's it going, Kevin? There we go. Ian said he found a 42p silver nickel 2 weeks ago. Hey, nothing bad finding free silver. You gotta love finding free silver. 83, I'm just gonna look here for some double die. Man, my camera is not being kind to me today. There we go. I don't know what my camera's doing, but not being focusing today. All right, keep on the searching here. And looks like this is a decent copper roll for Space Viking. And remember, my 2 donators, you are having a roll off as well for an extra wheat penny. So we started that a couple weeks ago. So if you get the most out of your roll, you, my friend, will win an extra wheat cent. Oh man, 67 here. Still looking for a DDR. No DDR. So Hunter bought some Missouri tax tokens. That's kind of cool, Hunter. I always love when people get stuff from their home state and all that. I always think that's cool. So that is cool, Hunter. Getting old bus tokens from where you were from. Oh, I think that's always kind of cool. 72 Denver here, just looking on the front. I don't know why I'm looking at the back. I gotta look in the front. Nothing there. And we're gonna end it off with 84D. We got 2 82s to test out, man. And man, Space Viking got a roll here of copper, that's for sure. And we are 2 for 2 on the copper. Now here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 copper points for Space Viking. Well, I'll put a dent in his total here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8, yeah, 19 copper points. Wow. That was a heavy roll right there, my friend. You doubled the average amount. Oh, very, very nice. 19 for Space Viking there. So, holy cow. That is a stack to behold. Let me get the good old... we got Ian Wallace in the house. So, let me put some names in here. Ian Wallace, and we got Kevin Eglin. There we go. So, both your names are in there. See if I'm missing anyone else. And a bunch of proof quarters. Nice, Ian. Proof quarters are hard to find. There are 5 mil and 1 mil tokens, Hunter says. Very nice. 25 is my record, Space Viking says. So here we go, 19. And we got 2 spins. No fines, but some good copper points going towards the vault there. So we need to get 2 more spins. So let's see what we get on the spins. Good luck on the spin, Space Viking. Here we go. Around and around we go. Where's it going to stop tonight? Where's it going to stop? And 2 wheat pennies. So you're going to get some wheat pennies here. Here we go. 2 wheat cents right there. 2 wheat cents, but I think he wants the points at this point. So there we go. First one up is a 1951 Denver, I believe. Let me pull out the scope here. I think it's 51 Denver. Yep, 51 Denver there. The second one is 58 Denver. So 2 50s there for Space Viking. So let's spin the wheel again. Here we go. Good luck on the second spin. Round and round we go. And that's going to be the third one's going to be 5 copper points. Ending up with 34. So he's about halfway there. So Space Viking with a big, thick bag here. Holy cow, man. You're going to weigh me down here with all your shipments. I'm waiting to get your silver around so I can ship your box out, man. I'm going to need to hire a special truck just to bring your stuff in, Space Viking. There you go. Thank you so much for donating, Space Viking. As always, you are halfway to your round, so probably in 2 weeks we'll be pulling silver for Space Viking. Look out for that. He'll probably get it next week, I'm going to assume. Here comes Penny Baby's first roll. Well, good luck, Penny Baby. Well, here we go. Come on, we need some finds here, man. This has been a dull box. We don't like dull boxes. We like fun boxes. But you never know until you open them what you're going to get. Here we go. And that first one for Penny Baby is a 1988 Denver. So now it's copper. Let's go. Man, another 1967. Man, always love seeing trends, and I'm seeing a lot of 67s in here. That's not too shabby. Here we go, going through our pennies on a Monday night. Cause what else you gonna do on a Monday night? Not much baseball on, but the Cubs are up. Oh no, they're not up no more. They're tied with the Phillies 1-1. Before the show started, they were up 1-0. Now they're tied with the Phillies. Hey, 2015. Let's look at our first 2015 of the night. Looking for that DDO. No DDO. 64 Denver. Oops, 64 Denver. Gotta check the back of that. Nothing there. 71. Checking it out. DDO. No DDO. Keep on it going. 82 Denver. But that's a small day. I guarantee you that's going to be Zinker. But we'll test it out. If it is a copper small day 82, woo, someone's going to be rich. But I can tell already it looked like a Zinker. But we will do the official weigh test because the scale never lies. A lot of 2008s in here. But there's not much to look for in 2008s. Another 2015 to look at. Nothing there. Another 82. 77 Denver there. That's all icky. Oops. Oh, my stack fell down. I know that means I got to put in the spoils bucket. Oops. Is that 1993 or 95? 93. Ain't gonna help no one. Here comes another copper run, man. There seems to be quite a bit of copper in here. 1969 Denver, gonna look for the no FG. Here we go. Let's flip it over. There is an FG on there. It still counts as a another back-to-back 69 Denvers. All right. No FG? Yep, there's an FG on there. Penny Baby's going to give Space Viking a run on that 19, I think. Oh, I forgot to pull. I'll pull that later. I do owe Space Viking a wheat penny as well. I forgot to do his normal pull. We do owe him a wheat cent. Oh, he gets 3 tonight. I only gave him 2, so I wrote that on my notes here. I owe Space Viking 1 more wheat cent, so here we go. That's going to do the first roll for Penny Baby. We got 3 to test out. I'm going to go 2 for 3 on the copper here. First one is copper. Here comes that second one. That's going to be copper. Here comes that 82 small date. That is zinc. All 82 small date Denvers are zinc. In case you want to know, if you find a copper one, you will be a very rich person. Always weigh your 82s. Oh, here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Oh, one off. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18 for the first roll for Penny Baby. 1 off of Space Viking. Well, man, oh, man. Oh, Penny Baby already making a run on Space Viking here for the roll. 18 was the first one. Good pull there. No fines, but heavy copper in these rolls. So if you're looking for points, I guess this is your box. But if you're looking for fines, this is not your box. Because we have not found much in these boxes. What? 2 2009s and 1 Canadian. You gotta remember, this box comes from NF Strings and Sons, which came from the East. Brinks is more local here. So when I get NF Strings, you're probably gonna get less Canadians. At least that's I noticed. There's an 82 there. Here comes Penny Baby's second roll here. Can she get as much copper as she did the last roll? Let's find out. Another 82. Well, the copper seem to be possible 82s. And Dagger's in the house. How's it going, Dagger? I had your name here in just a minute. 64. Philadelphia. Looking on the back here. Ew, there's some sticky icky there. Looks like it was gum and it's imprinted with another coin. That's interesting. Oh. But they don't count for extra value. You don't get extra for gum on your coin. Yeah, just FYI. Here we go. No, it looks like here comes another copper run coming our way. Keep on the truck in here. Another 82, but it's a small date Denver, so I guarantee you that's going to be copper. Or not copper, zinker. 71. Let's check out this 71 out. And nothing there. 82, no 82. A lot of 82s tonight. Man, oh man. Lots of 82s as well. This one doesn't seem to have as much copper now. Copper's kind of slowing down in this row. Another 82. Holy cow, they're all 82s too. Now there's one that's 82. Man, nothing to look at either. Come on. Give us something to look at. 95. Can look at. Oh no, 95 and 93. Now, second roll ending for Penny Baby. I usually have better luck with Brinks's and NF Strings and Sons, but it doesn't mean that NF Strings and Sons are necessarily bad. It's just something. I think Brinks is local here in the state, so that's why I get more Canadians, I think, because I live next to Canada. So we got 5 82s to look at. First one's copper. Second one is copper. I'm going to skip that 82 small date. Third one's copper. Fourth one's copper. Well, let's see here. Here's the 82 small date. Yep, zinker every time. 82 small date Denvers are always zinkers, but 4 on the 82s. So there we go. And here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So another healthy roll for Penny Baby here. They're going to sprout up. We can catch up with Space Bike and Pulsar here soon. I forgot how many points did you have, Penny Baby, at this point? Oh yeah, you're at 10. So yeah, you're catching up with them very quickly, but you always get more rolls, so makes sense. Penny Baby's getting close too, and these points are helping her out big time. Let's go. Third roll for Penny Baby. Come on. Let's find some finds now. We got the copper already. Let's get the finds. We want the good stuff. We don't want the garbage. 82. Holy cow. Tons of 82s. This one's not starting good here. There we go. 74 Denver starts us off. It took a little while. Man, these are not great dates to look at either. Yeah, Brinks is local here too, so yeah, yep, it's and NF Strings is a bank I usually don't get the stuff from, but I found a nice teller, so I might have to go back there again. Usually they never gave me away. Oh, 59! Oh, darn! 59 Denver, second one of the night. So close. 2 close calls now. On Wheat Cents. They're just teasing us tonight. Was that 99? 1999. Finally something to look at. Looking for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. Oh, yeah. A lot of copper goodness tonight. Well, what's making out in the lack of finds is making up in the copper points. Oh. Yeah, 67. I'm going to check the back here for nothing there. Keep on a rolling here. 84. First 84 of the night to look at. 84 Denver's, but not 84 Philadelphia's. No double die, or it's no double ear. Keep on a rolling. 71. Looking for a DDO. A little dirty, but nothing there. That's decent 75, but it's all scratched up. And we're going to end this one off with a 1994. Let's look at the 94. There's stuff on the back of 1994. Double dies, double columns, nothing there. We got 182 this time to test out. Let me put this in the spoils bucket. There we go. And that's going to be copper there, 3.1. Let's see what we got in the third roll here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So a low 11, which is usually pretty decent, but low for Penny Baby. Still 11, not too bad there. That would be on your slight average high roll there. All right, roll number 4 here. Here we go. Roll number 4. Come on, we need some finds here, man. I mean, copper's great, but we need finds. This might be a dead box. You get those once in a while. It's just the part of collecting or searching is you gotta go through the weeds to get to the flowers. That's what I always say. 2015 here. No double die. 82, we gotta test out. Come on. 83 here. Gonna look for some double dies on front and back. Oh, 83 here. No double dies. 15. Wow, lots of finds in a row here. Or at least a lot of stuff to look at. And 3 in a row. I got a good year to look at. Yeah, now you have 4 in a row. Holy cow. Looking for a closed AM. Not a closed AM. On those 92 Denvers. Yeah, their first copper there. 79. Philadelphia. And another sticky, icky one. 93, though. I can read that year at least. Ain't going to help no one. 1998. Going to look for the wide AM. Not a wide AM. 69 Denver. Man, we got a lot to look at in this roll. Looking for the no FG. I see an FG. So that is going to pass us by here. Keep on rolling here. 4th roll for Penny Baby. All right, 2015. Now the finds are coming out, or at least searchable coins. Looks like he's going to go on a copper run here. 77. Oh, no, I guess not. 88 Denver. Oh, I thought we were going to go on a copper run, but apparently not. Just icky pennies. There's a copper there. Man, what is that? Can't read it. 93. Ain't going to help no one. Yeah, another 59. Our third 1959 Denver of the night. Man, they are teasing us here. 3 59s. Not a single weed cent. Man, oh man. Someone's taunting us now. Oh. 1999. Not a wide AM. Oh. '94. Also got this '94. It's in decent shape, at least semi-decent shape. Not seeing anything there. All right. Finishing up the 4th roll for Penny Baby. '82 Denver there. We got to text that one out. Another '82. 2015. Ain't nothing there. And we're going to end it out there with 2004 Denver. We got 3 to test out here. All right. First one's a zinker, unfortunately. Second one's copper. Third one is copper. 2 for 3 on the copper on the '82s. Now here here we go. Fourth roll coming in. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 9 there. Good old average 9 spot for Penny Baby there. So fifth and final roll coming up. Oh, okay. So Hunter wants 5 rolls. So, all right. Hunter B with 5 rolls as well. The night it goes on. There we go. And did I get something else here? I saw Hunter. I saw yours, but I thought I saw something else here. So, and at the same time, someone texted me, so it kind of covered it up. Well, there is Hunter's. Oh, just looking here. I gotta go to PayPal here. I saw something else. I'm just gonna double check here. No. All right, Hunter with 5 as well. We'll be getting Hunter as well. Extend the night. So here we go. Last roll mojo for Penny Baby. And we're gonna extend the night here. Gonna be an extra long session. Last week was short. This week's gonna be long. I like the long episodes. Here we go. Fifth and final roll here for Penny Baby. See what we can get here. Can we get lots of copper? Can we get any fines? Let's find out. And we got Hunter extending it. We'll still do 3 for the end of stream giveaway as well. I'll be giving that away as well. Once we get more donators tonight. And a 2,000. Let's see if we got a wide AM. Not a wide AM. Hunter's going to add his vault as well. And 84 here. I got to look for a double ear on the 84. No double ear. 83. Got to look for some double dies there. See what we get any. And not seeing it on the 83. All right. Keep on searching. Last roll for Penny Baby. All right. $19.95. Looking for some double die. No double die there. Put this in the spoils bucket. $19.95. Oops. Man, I hate when I bump my scope. $83 here. Looking for some double dies front and back. Nothing there. 82. Yep, 82 there to test out. 1996. Gonna look at the front of this one here. Quick a minute. That's in decent shape. Nothing there. Man, there's just no fines. Just copper tonight. Maybe Hunter can find something in his rolls. But I will say there's not many New Year's in here either. Like anything from 2020 and newer. There's not that either. Oh, we do got a side find. We got a side find for Penny Baby. We got a 2009 right here. So there is the good old Lincoln right there. The Lincoln log. Lincoln home. And there it is. 2009 Denver. Yes, it is. Let's test that to see if it's satin. I don't think it is because it's kind of worn. Nope. So we got 2009 fine. Our first fine on the night finally comes in the last roll for Penny Baby. It's a small fine, but right now we'll take anything we can get our hands on. Oh, 2009. That's the third one of the box. So there we go. Third one of the box. There we go. Add it to the board. That was 6 from the end. Oh, here. Yeah, this one is 1988 Denver, so they ain't going to help no one. We got 182 to test out. We did end up with a find. So 3.1 here. Now here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Another 11 spot for Penny Baby. All right. Here we go. And there is that. One find tonight. We got to pull some wheat cents again. So I got one for Space Viking. Let's do Space Vikings first. Here we go. So Space Viking, your next one is 1945 Philadelphia. So we got one from the 40s finally from you, my friend. So that's going to go in his bag. I owe him one for his donation. And Penny Baby gets 2 tonight for the donation. Well, let's pull there 2 right there. Oh, what do we got there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Penny Baby. Look what I pulled right there. I'm going to do this one first. So the first one's a 1954 Denver, but I don't care because look what I pulled for Penny Baby. That was showing up on the back. You know what that is, right? That's going to be an Indian head Penny. And there it is, 1907. Going to Penny Baby right there. We got an Indian head set. Going to Penny Baby. 1907 there. There you go, Penny Baby. A pull from the bag, and it's an Indian head. Congratulations, Penny Baby. So there you go. Pulling a wonderful 1907 Indian head. Dang. And Phil Alien's in the house. How's it going, Phil? Add your name here. Quick a minute. While we marvel at the Indian head scent that we pulled for Penny Baby. Phil Alien is in the house. So there we go. One more time before we do the roll, do the spins. Boom. Right there. It's pretty decent shape too. So there it is. You can kind of see the Liberty on there. Not much, but it's sort of there. So that's actually a pretty decent 1907 there. So very nice. Congratulations to Penny Baby. And they still have 5 spins. Good luck on the spins, my friend. Here we go. Right around we go. Where's it going to stop? First one is a good old 10 spot there. Good spin right there. Let's do it again. Here we go. Second spin coming our way. Another 10. So there we go. Back-to-back 10 spots. Let's spin that one more time. Round and round we go. 5 on the third spin. So here we go. Here comes the fourth spin. And we got a copper round or 50 points going to Penny Baby. So Penny Baby, let me know if you want the 50 points or you want a copper bar or another copper round. Let me know what you want. I'm not going to get them all out because I think I know what you'll probably pick, but if you want one of these, we got one for you. And what is... So let me know if you want the points or a copper round. I do have the Santa one still, so if you want a Santa, we got the Santa as well. Let me know if you want 50 points. He needs my silver round, yeah. All right, we'll put the 50 points on you. That is totally fine. You get the points. We will give you points. 50 points going your way. Now, there we go. All right, here comes the 5th and final spin. Here we go. Good luck. Last spin mojo there. So very nice. Round and round we go. And 5 is going to end it off on the 9th. So there we go. Penny Baby with some great spins there. And we got that beautiful 1907 Indian head going to Penny Baby. There is your bag of fun. We will add this to it. Thank you so much for donating tonight, Penny Baby. There you go. 1907 Indian head. Wow. Not many of those Indians heads in there, so you pulled a good one. All right, up next is Hunter with 5 rolls. So thank you so much for donating tonight. Hunter as well. 3 donators tonight. Always makes a fun night. Now there we go. Well, going our way here. Hunter with the first roll of the night. Let's get some good vibes for Hunter. So here we go. And we started off with a copper there. 74 Denver. Very nice. Hunter doing his vault here. I'll see how many points Hunter has. Oh, let's go to the board here. Quick a minute. And Hunter and his Hunter. Oh, Hunter has 7, so he's up there too. He's with Douglas there with 7 rounds, so he's kind of halfway there to a silver round. Always good to see. That's what the vault is for. So I love when people get their vaults going. 64 Denver there. They're looking on the back. Nothing on the back. 1995 Denver. Gonna look at that quick a minute here for some double die. No double die. So keep on going. $2015 there. Take a quick peek-sees. Nothing there. Get my other bucket here, man. We're overflowing here. I didn't roll that much before this episode. I didn't have much time, so I only rolled 4 rolls. My spoils bucket's going to overflow here soon. 1970 Denver, looking for some double dies. No double dies there. Keep on going here. And we got a Canadian. I see a Canadian for Hunter. So our first Canadian of the night, breathing some life into Douglas' prediction there. So there we go. Pulling up the queen there. There is the queen. God save the queen. Let's flip that over and see what year it is. It is 1975. That is 98% copper goodness from our friends up north in Canada. We appreciate your Canadian pennies. There we go. A Canadian cent going to Hunter tonight. There we go. Let me put that in the board for tonight. Our second Canadian of the box. Oops, I forgot to add this up here. So we got 70 Canadians. Boom it. And 17 2009. So forgot to add the totals here too for the night. There we go. There we go. All set up. First roll already. A fine for Hunter. Looking at this 2015. Don't see anything there. We got 84 to look at for a double ear. No double ear. Keep on rolling here. Another 2015. And that's going to do it for Hunter's first roll here. Let's see how many copper we got for him. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 in the first roll for Hunter. There we go. Average 9 spot right there. There we go. Here comes Hunter's second roll. And here we go. Douglas still staying alive here, thanks to Hunter. Oh, getting a Canadian penny out of there. Ooh, I can see some copper here. Ooh, one looks interesting. Let me, what's that, 96? Yeah, we'll take a peek at that 96 there. Nope. That's machine doubling. Oh. Yeah. Here's the suspicious one. 64 Denver. Suspicious, but not suspicious enough. 64 Denver. 68 Denver. I got some 60s in here. We just need some wheaties. We need some stuff in the 50s. Man, 2015 there. Nothing there. There's 94. We'll check that 94 out here. Nope. No DDR on the back of that. Another 96. A lot of 96s in this roll. Nothing. Alright, let's keep on going here. See if we can get some copper going for Hunter. 1998. Whoops. Oh, 96. Yeah, still got something to look at there. Nope, nothing there. Spoils bucket here. And keep on going. Okay, keep on going here. Try not to be silent, but trying to get everything done too. Gonna be a long episode tonight, which I appreciate. Oh. Finishing up Hunter's second roll here. 83. We're going to look for some doubling there. Oof, that one's been road rash to death. Holy cow. Man, I can't pull a year off from that. All right, I'm going to assume it's a zinker, but I always weigh it. Ooh, it is. It is copper. Wow, that road rash one is a copper, man. That one is an ugly condition. Holy cow. Oh. All right. Road rash was copper, so that counts. Don't matter how ugly it is. It just counts as copper. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Average 10 spot for Hunter. Hunter's right down the line there. Oh, there we go. That was the second roll for Hunter. Here comes the third roll for Hunter. Working on the ends here. Third roll for Hunter. Getting the averages going. 67 right there in the front. Nothing there. Whoops. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can get anything out of this roll. I think we're still looking for our first wheat cent of this box. We still have not found a wheat cent in this box, which kind of worries me. Usually we would hit one by now, but you know, not all boxes can be fun. 2000, or is it 2020? No, 2000. Let's look for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. It's probably a good thing because that 2000 was not in good condition. $80 there. $2015. Hunter's third roll of the night. Been kind of quiet tonight. Only 2 finds, a 2009 and a Canadian. But decent amount of copper. 1995. When am I going to search that? The other thing's corroded all get out. Oh. $95 here. Gonna quick check. Nothing there. Oop. 92. I'm gonna check this because even a bag edition they could be a lot, but that is not a closed AM. That's a wide AM. Oh. 1996 though. We'll check that one out. Nothing there. Yeah, that's going to end the third roll for Hunter. Let's see what we got here. Oops, come on. 182 to test out. And it's copper, 3.1 grams. All right, here we go. Oops, we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 11. So you're growing up the ladder, Hunter. 9, 10, 11. So let's see if 12 is going to be the next roll here for you. So 9, 10, 11, and a Canadian so far. And here we go. Roll number 4. We got a good ender there. So we got a copper ender. Always good to see a copper ender. There is the copper ender right there from 1974 Denver. Here we go. Going through our pennies, trying to find anything possible. 82 there, though, we got to test out. 72 Denver there. Let's look at this one quick. Looking for a DDO there. No DDO. '92 or 98? 98. Denver. Hanging out on. 1973. 1970 we're going to take a quick peek at right now. Looking for some double die. No double die. Looking at 83 here for doubling. No doubling on the 83. 97, gonna look for a double ear. First 97 Philadelphia look at. No double ear on that 97. 1995. Nothing there. Keep on going here. Hunter's fourth roll of the night. Stuff to look at here. You know what we're looking for when I pull the year up. Oh, nothing there. Neither one. Looking for that DDO, and neither one had it. 83 here. Nothing there. I see a suspicious one. That's 79. Going a little copper run here. 82 though. Test that one out. 71 Denver with Road Rash. Nothing there. Oops. Let's go there. $19.95. Nothing there. 2000. Looking for that wide AM. Not a wide AM. finishing up the fourth roll for Hunter. 2015, now we got a quick look at. Nothing there. And that's going to do it. Oh, another 2015, though. Always look at your 2015s. Nothing there. 282s to test out here. Let's see what we get for Hunter. 3.1. 3.1. 2 for 2 on the 82s. Now let's count up the fourth roll here. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So the 11s keep up there. Another 11 spot for Hunter. Oh, he's going right down the average line here. Between 9 and 11 usually is our average. Keeping to the average is Hunter. Fifth and final roll. Can we get some last roll mojo for Hunter? What we got there on the under there? Another copper under there. Look like 73. Last roll mojo. Let's go. Let's find something here. Come on. Come on, rolls. Give us something good in the neighborhood. There is that 73. Philadelphia. 2000. Check out. Not a wide AM. Good luck on the last roll here. I'm just going to go quietly and quickly here. You know what we're looking for when I go to the scope. Looking for some double dies. Another one right there you always want to look for. We definitely won't be that one. Nope. Hunter giving us some bonus material. I love it, Hunter. Thank you so much for donating. And Hunter and Penny Baby. Well, Space Viking I meant. I mean, meant Hunter too, but Space Viking as well. Great donators tonight. 2000. You know what we're looking for in the 2000, right? Wide AM. Not a wide AM. Oh, 66. Man, I kind of thought maybe it was going to be a wheatie, but it's not. Pulling some last roll mojo. Man, a lot of 2000s. Holy cow. But none of them have the wide AM that we are looking for. 95. Nothing there. And my bucket is overflowing. It's officially overflowed with pennies. 1982 right there. Got to test that one out. 1995. Nothing there. Whew, that's an ugly one. Can't read the year. 76. Don't matter how ugly it is. It counts as copper. It could be the ugliest thing on earth. It still counts as a point. We're not here for beauty contests. We're here for pennies. Especially copper pennies. If we can't get no fines. Ooh, this one's going to be a good roll for you, Hunter. I think you got a little last roll mojo on the copper count. That's going to do it. The 2001 Philadelphia ended up for us. Let's see what we got here. 1 for 1 or not. Yep, that's copper right there. Now, here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So a good 16 count for Hunter there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yep, 16 for Hunter. Ended up with a good copper roll right there. There we go. Oops. Congratulations to Hunter. He still has 5 spins coming his way. First, we got to get his wheat cents out. 2 for donating. There we go. And let's see what we pulled for Hunter. First one up is 1944 Philadelphia there. And the second one is going to be a 1958 Denver. So there you go. That is going to Hunter. Now here comes your spins, my friend. Good luck on the spins. Here we go. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? That first one's going to be 5 points for Hunter. Building up his vault like a good person should. Round and round we go. Where's it going to stop? 5 copper points for the second one here. Here comes the third one. Round and round we go. 5 again. We're going to see a theme here. Let's go. Come on, let's spin it. 5 again. All right. Here comes the fifth and final spin. Round and round we go. Ooh, 2 copper points. Ends off for Hunter. Thank you so much for donating, Hunter. I think I need a new bag for you, my friend. Yeah, I got Kevin's here. Got Space Viking. Pulsar. Yep, I need to get a bag for you, my friend. We'll get that out this week to you. Oh, here we are. Getting a bag for Hunter. Putting his name on a bag for Hunter. Hunter B. Hunter B. There we go. Putting some pennies in there for you, my friend. I'll get that out to you this week with your other stuff from last week. There we go. Congratulations to Hunter. Thank you so much for donating, my friend. And we got 3 rolls to do the end of stream for, so since the numbers kept with, try to do the stuffs in 5s. So here we go. End of stream. I get the fines, which probably won't be much, but you'll get the points. Although last week, didn't I get a 2009, I believe? So I think I did get a 2009. Will I be the one that gets the wheat cent for the first one of this dreaded box here from NF Strings? Someone's got to break it, right? You know, we hit the longest streaks, too. I guess sometimes things come to an end. I mean, I don't want it to end, but, you know, the law of averages do catch up with you after a while. You get the points, I get the fines. That's how it works. Looks like an average roll, which seems to be the theme of this box. Average at best. La-ti-da, nothing there. And I am officially, going to overflow my spoil buckets. That means I really gotta roll some coins here this coming week. Ooh, back to back. Check for wide AMs. First one's not a wide AM. Second one is not a wide AM. I had 3 in a row fines. Or searches, I should say. Not really fines. Still to look at. A 62 Denver. I can get some early 60s out of this roll, but no wheat cents. Look at that. Another search coin there. No double ear. Ooh, what happened to this one? Oh, someone was whittling with a router or something, man. That thing took some abuse right there. I have no clue what that is. They did it on a 2021, so I don't mind. Someone was having fun with that coin, apparently. Well, but hey, it's a 2021. At least they didn't deface an old copper coin. So you could deface your 22s. You're not going to bother me with those. There ain't much to look for in those. Not 1999. No wide AM. 72. Looking for some double dies in the front. Nothing there. 74. That's a nice shape 74. I'm just going to quick peek. But usually there's nothing to find in 74s. Let's go in 2015. There's an 80 there. 80 Denver. Ooh, that is one shiny 2015. All right. That is the first roll there. How many points are you going to get at the end of the stream tonight? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So a healthy 13 points for you. At least there's copper in these rolls. If there's not fines, there's copper. Now, you know, I have seen them with some with Dremel marks, Hunter. I just gotta find them. I still have the Kissing Lincolns, and man, one of these days when I stumble across it again in my collection, I'm gonna bring it up right away. I know it's buried somewhere, and I just can't find it. One of these days we'll find it here. I actually have a couple with states. Oh, look at that! We got a wheat set right there. It just flowed out. We got our first wheat set out of the box. Finally, we get wheat. It's going to me. So there we go. Let's see what we got. We got wheat on the second roll. And there it is. Was that 57 Denver? We'll go to the scope here. Yep, 1957 Denver. We got a fine tonight. You know what that means, right? That means we got to pull a wheat set here from the bag. And the bag's going to come up with a 1930. So you're going to get a 1930. I'm going to get a 1957 Denver. Whoops. Oh, come on, fit in there. Man, it doesn't want to fit in there. Fit in there. Come on. Man, why are you messing with me? So, 1930, Philadelphia is going to go to you guys at the end of stream. We got a wheat set. About time. I agree, Pulsar. Oh, man. I just spread them out, and it stuck right out. Oh, usually I don't get that lucky when this roll kind of burst, so it must have wanted to be found. That wheat set wanted to be found by me. And we found it. First one of the... Actually, I got to write that down, man. Oh, let me get my box stats up. Come on, box stats. Oh, it's our 26th of the year. Well, that's kind of cool. And our first wheatie of the box. Finally. Yay. Oh, the struggle is real in this box. Oh. Come on, one more Canadian. Yeah, we're running on the Canadians. Oops, 82. I thought it was an 83 there. It's an 82. That's worth of weighing it. No. Hey, another side find. We got another 2009. So I'm getting the side finds tonight. Actually, one of the first ones we got 2 in one box. So 2009 right there, the Congressional Lincoln right there. There we go. That is a 2009 Denver. Let's see if it's set or not. They do come in different weights, if you didn't know. If you get a copper one, that's worth some more. Our second 2009 of the night. Fourth one on the box. Usually we don't get that many. That's about our average is 4. So, and where are you? 18th of the year. There we go. Keep on rolling here. 1992. Looking for that closed AM. That is not a closed AM. Oops. Up there. That's a Madru on a 2005. Hmm, 1999. Come on, wide AM. Wide AM. Not a wide AM. 67. going to end up the second roll here with a 2018. So we got 182 to test out here. See if you get some points or not. And that's a zinker, unfortunately. 2.4 isn't going to count towards anything. Let's see how many points you get on the board. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So average 10 spot on the second roll there. We got a wheatie, though. That's all that matters, right? We found a wheat. No wide AM. That was not a wide AM. I saw it. It was not wide. And it was in poor shape, too. So, all right. Final roll mojo for the end of stream here. Let's see what we get. Can we get 2 wheat cents in a row? Let's find out. Here we go. Last roll mojo. We need it. We need it bad. 2015. Nothing there. Here we go. Looking through the last roll. Trying to get some luck here. 79 Denver there. Decent shape. Nothing on at 95. Oh, 93 Denver. Ain't gonna help no one. I'll go in my reserve spoil bucket here because my first bucket's overflowing. And even the second one's pretty full. Ew, that's a sticky icky one. That has hair all over it. That's gross. Passing on that one really quick. Grody. That was on someone's car. Ooh, another icky gross one there. We'll just keep on passing those icky ones. Yucky. Ooh, another road rash one here. Road rash from 64 Denver. Man, always the good ones are road rash. That was recent road rash there, man. 84. Come on, I need a double ear. No double ear. This roll is little to be desired. Ooh, nice, decent 77 Denver there, though. Back 77s. 2015 there. Quick take a peek. Nothing there. A 95. Nothing there. Final 4 here. The final one is going. Oh, 2015. 1980 though. 80 Denver. I'm going to look at this 2015 quick. Nothing there. 182 to test out for the end of the night. End of stream. Drum roll. That's copper. 3.1 grams. Let's count it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Our 10 spots. So 33 points going to the end of stream tonight. Now 33. I'm going to get a 2009. I'm going to get a wheat set from 1957 there. I will add that to my collection. Oh, there we go. So that's going to do it tonight. We did get one fine. So therefore, you get one fine. You get that 1930 right there. Let me turn this off. We don't need, oops, we don't need the light no more. There we go. That's what we're giving away tonight here. 1930. In a Buffalo copper round. Yeah, we'll try for a new streak. The Canadians have been stingy here too, so I want to get too wild on these. We're about halfway through this box, so a couple weeks we'll be done with it. All right. If anyone has not spoken, speak your mind now. I think I got to add Dagger. I still have not add Dagger. Nope, I didn't. So let's add Dagger here. Can't forget him. There we go. Anyone else that needs to be entered, speak your mind. Forever hold your peace. I think we got everyone. Taking some one more sips here. All right. Let's do it. Let's do the 3 shuffle in the spin. 1, 2, 3, and spin. Round and round we go. Who's going to be the lucky winner this week? Who's going to be the lucky winner? And we got Phil Ailing in the house. Phil is the big winner here. Congratulations to Phil. Phil Ailing with the win. There we go, my friend. You will get the 33 points. You are going to get that right there, my friend. So congratulations to Phil Ailing, tonight's winner of the Copper Round and the 1930 Indian Head. There you go. Oh, very nice. So there we go. Oh, congratulations to Phil. We'll be back here next week at 7:30 for another fun-filled coin hunt. Thank you so much for my donors tonight, Space Spike and Penny Baby. And can't forget good old Hunter. Thank you for so much donating tonight, everyone. I appreciate y'all. We're going to be back here tomorrow at 8 p.m. for the vintage card hunt. So hope you can join us then. So thank you so much. I appreciate y'all coming tonight. I had a fun time as always. And thank you for my donors tonight as always. And until next time, everyone, Retro Robbie saying, collect what you love, and good night, everyone.